morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We haven't been posting a whole lot lately because it's been a bit chaotic, but actually starting this week we've now got enough work going on all the time that we should be posting on a regular basis again, which we're quite excited about. If you look behind me, hole, after 2.5 weeks of rock breaking, is finished. And then at the end of last week they came and poured the foundation. This morning they've been slinging gravel in there. I've got one more load of gravel to go, and they're here to drop the forms off for the basement walls. So exciting day, because I believe, as long as the weather holds out, the guys are going to start forming for the basement wall. So we're actually going to see some structure rise up from the foundation. So that is pretty exciting. This week's going to be a pretty busy week as walls go in. They're going to pour tomorrow and take the forms off on Wednesday, and I believe Thursday is actually the first build day that the builder's going to be out here working on getting the beams in place and the trusses and subfloor, all that sort of stuff. So stick around, and as I always say, let's see what we get into. Okay, so one of the reasons we haven't been posting a lot lately is obviously it was busy here getting things set up, but we also now have moved back into the trailer. So we are now officially living on site again, and I am not leaving this property until this house is built. My next move is going to be from that trailer to this house. So it's been a little chaotic trying to get everything ready, but here we go. So just to kind of give you a brief tour, here's the front of the garage. The garage floor actually will be elevated probably up about this high by the time everything is done. We'll have to do a lot of grading and backfilling and stuff, but this is the house. Alright guys, so gravel's all in. Guys are here lifting in the forms right now to start forming up the basement walls. Now with forming for these basement walls. Everything's formed and ready to go. Concrete pours tomorrow morning at 9:30. So it's quite an interesting process. They just have these different forms, obviously all different sizes. You can see the numbers on them. That corresponds with how big they are, and it's just a gigantic jigsaw puzzle. And if you look down between those forms, you'll see some metal ties that just latch together, and here they are sticking on the outside, and a latch goes over to hold it together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. And then they put catwalk on the inside to be able to pour concrete from, and a lot of bracing. Hey, good morning guys. Welcome to day 2 of work on the basement walls. Today is the big pour day. Concrete truck should be arriving in about 15 minutes. The pump truck's already been positioned, frames are up, or all the forms are up, and everything is ready to go. So in a few hours we should have poured concrete walls. They'll strip those forms off tomorrow, and then we go from there. So stick around and we'll see what happens today. I shot this inside the trailer quickly this morning because the guys have the radio on out there right now, and I didn't want to have a bunch of copyrighted music in the background. So stick around and let's see what we get into today. walls. Isn't that exciting? So day 3 of the walls. I wasn't able to be here this morning. The guys came back, stripped the forms off, and we now have cement basement walls. And it's the first time we actually see a structure. It's pretty awesome. So here we stand. This is on a Wednesday afternoon, and tomorrow morning, first thing, the builder and guys are coming out to start placing the beams and start framing the lower half and get us a subfloor in the next few days. So we're finally moving right along, and I'm really excited. I have to get inside this. It takes a little bit. I'm going to need to climb some planks and bring a ladder, but I need to be able to stand inside my house. Oh yeah, listen to that echo. I'm in my house. I mean, there's no floor, there's no structure, there's no roof, but I'm in my house. This is the very first time I felt like I'm actually in the house, and it is so exciting. I wish Lisa was here to be able to be part of this, but I'm sure she'll want to get in the basement here when she gets home. So anyways, super exciting time. Things are finally moving along. We start placing beams and working on subfloor tomorrow and framing and all that sort of stuff, trusses. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I guess this has kind of been a weird video. I know it's kind of choppy, and but I'm hoping actually things are going to start to finally start flowing a little bit better now, because we're going to be, as of tomorrow, basically building every day now. So anyways, thanks for joining. Thanks for taking part in this, and I'll catch you on the next episode that should be out in a few days. Have a good one.